Hey guys, Factoid here. This is gonna blow your mind. Today, I invite you to join me on an extraordinary journey. A voyage not across the land but down into the vast blue heart of our world, the ocean. It is a realm of breathtaking beauty and profound mystery, a world that begins just at the water's edge but extends into darkness we have only just begun to comprehend. This immense body of water, covering more than 70% of our planet's surface, is the cradle of life, the engine of our climate, and a repository of secrets that have remained hidden for millennia. It is a world so immense that it often defies our terrestrial understanding. We often think we know our planet, that we have mapped its every corner and cataloged its inhabitants, and yet the great majority of this watery world remains utterly alien to us. We have better maps of the surface of Mars than we do of our own seabed. The scale is simply staggering, and the life it holds is more varied and more bizarre than anything we could possibly imagine. From the sunlit surface teeming with activity to the crushing eternal night of the abyss, the ocean is a place of constant surprise and wonder. So, prepare to have your perceptions challenged. Whether you are a lifelong lover of the sea or simply curious about the world beyond the shore, the facts we are about to explore will reveal a side of our planet you may have never considered. Some of these truths are so astonishing they might seem to belong to a world of fiction, but they are very real, and they are a vital part of the story of our home. Let us now dive beneath the surface and discover the mind-blowing reality of our oceans. Our journey begins with a fact that, while familiar, is difficult to truly grasp in its sheer magnitude. The oceans cover more than 70% of the Earth's surface. Imagine standing on the highest mountain. All around you, as far as the eye can see, is land. Now imagine that view replaced by an endless, shimmering expanse of water, stretching beyond every horizon. This is the true face of our world. It is not a planet of Earth, but a planet of water, a blue marble suspended in the blackness of space, veiled in a liquid cloak that dictates so much of what happens on the slivers of land we call home. This incredible volume of water, over 1.3 billion cubic kilometers of it, holds 97% of all the water on Earth. It is a single, continuous body, interconnected by currents that act as global conveyor belts, transporting heat, nutrients, and life across the planet. The names we give its parts, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Arctic, are human conventions, attempts to make sense of something so colossal. But for the creatures that live within it, from the smallest plankton to the largest whale, it is one world, one immense life-giving system that has shaped our planet for eons. Within this global ocean, one basin stands apart in its astonishing scale, the Pacific. It is, by every measure, the superlative ocean. So vast is its expanse that it could hold all of the world's continents with room to spare. To cross it is to travel across nearly half the globe. Its name, gifted by the explorer Ferdinand Magellan, means peaceful sea, yet this placid name belies a dynamic and powerful force of nature. It is a realm of towering waves, formidable storms, and immense geological activity, ringed by a chain of volcanoes and earthquake sites known, quite aptly, as the Ring of Fire. It is not only the largest but also the deepest of the world's oceans. Its average depth is a staggering 4,000 meters, but its trenches plunge into darkness far deeper than any mountain on land is high. This combination of immense width and profound depth creates a habitat of almost unimaginable volume. It is a three-dimensional world where life exists at every level, from the sun-drenched coral reefs of its tropical islands to the bizarre bioluminescent creatures that drift in its perpetual midnight zones. The Pacific truly is a world unto itself, a testament to the planet's raw scale. Here is perhaps one of the most humbling truths about our planet. Despite all our technological prowess, more than 80% of our ocean remains unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored. We have sent probes to the furthest reaches of our solar system, we have walked on the moon, and we have peered into the dawn of time. Yet, the world beneath the waves on our own planet remains, for the most part, a complete mystery. The deep ocean is the largest and least known habitat on Earth, a final frontier right here at home. What lies in this vast, unexplored territory? The possibilities are tantalizing. New species are discovered with nearly every deep-sea expedition, creatures so strange they defy our expectations of what life should look like. We are only just beginning to understand the complex geology of the sea floor, with its towering underwater mountains, deep canyons, and hydrothermal vents that support entire ecosystems independent of the sun. Each dive into the abyss is a journey into the unknown, with the potential for discoveries that could rewrite our understanding of biology, geology, and even the origins of life itself. We often look to the great forests of the world as the lungs of the planet, and, rightly so. But there is another far larger source of the very air we breathe, and it actually comes from the sea. Over half of the world's oxygen is produced not by trees but by the countless billions of microscopic marine organisms known as phytoplankton. These tiny single-celled plants drift in the sunlit upper layers of the ocean, and even though they are invisible to the naked eye, their collective impact is just monumental. They are really the foundation of the entire marine food web. Through the process of photosynthesis, just like plants on land, phytoplankton absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Every other breath you take, you owe to these minuscule ocean drifters. They are a powerful reminder that the health of the ocean is inextricably linked to the health of the entire planet and every creature on it, including ourselves. Their silent, ceaseless work in the sunlit zone provides the life-giving gas that sustains terrestrial life, a profound connection between the hidden world of the sea and our own. When we think of mountain ranges, we usually picture the Himalayas, the Andes, the Rockies, majestic peaks scraping the sky. But the longest mountain range on Earth is not on any continent. It actually lies hidden deep beneath the ocean's surface. It's called the Mid-Ocean Ridge, a continuous chain of underwater volcanoes that snakes its way around the entire globe for some 65,000 kilometers. It's a feature of such immense scale that it totally dwarfs any mountain system on land, yet, for most of human history, we were entirely unaware of its existence. This colossal range is the seam of the Earth's crust, the place where tectonic plates are pulling apart, and new ocean floor is being born from magma welling up from the mantle below. Along its length are hydrothermal vents spewing superheated mineral-rich water into the frigid deep, creating oases of life in the eternal darkness. This is a place of creation, a dynamic volcanic landscape hidden from our view, constantly reshaping the surface of our planet from the bottom up. It is honestly the planet's great secret spine. In the vast expanse of the Pacific lies a feature that represents the ultimate extreme of our planet's topography, the Mariana Trench. This crescent-shaped scar in the Earth's crust is the deepest part of any ocean in the world. Its lowest point, a small valley known as the Challenger Deep, plunges to a depth of nearly 11,000 meters. If you were to place Mount Everest into the trench, its summit would still be covered by more than 2 kilometers of water. It's a place of unimaginable pressure, complete darkness, and near-freezing temperatures. To journey here is to visit a more alien world than, well, the moon. The pressure is over 1,000 times greater than at the surface, enough to crush most conventional submersibles. And yet, against all odds, life persists. We've caught fleeting glimpses of the creatures that call this abyss home. Strange, pale fish, amphipods, and other organisms uniquely adapted to survive in one of the most hostile environments on Earth. But our knowledge is, honestly, pretty scant. The Mariana Trench remains one of the most enigmatic and least explored places on our planet, a symbol of the profound depths we have yet to understand. So, the oceans play a critical yet often unappreciated role as the planet's great climate regulator. Acting as a colossal thermal battery, the ocean has absorbed more than 90% of the excess heat generated by human activities over the past half-century. Without this incredible capacity to soak up warmth, the temperatures on land would be far more extreme and honestly, way more inhospitable than they are today. The ocean surface water warms, and currents then transport this heat around the globe, moderating climates from the tropics to the poles. Furthermore, the ocean is a vital carbon sink. It has absorbed roughly a quarter of all the carbon dioxide that humans have released into the atmosphere. This process helps to mitigate the greenhouse effect, but it comes at a cost, leading to ocean acidification, which poses a grave threat to marine life like corals and shellfish. The ocean's role is a delicate balancing act. It shields us from the worst effects of climate change, but its own health is being compromised in the process. Understanding this relationship is crucial for the future stability of our planet's climate. It may sound like something from a fantasy novel, but beneath the waves, there exist lakes with their own shorelines and rivers that flow across the seabed. These are not made of water as we know it, but of brine, water that is far saltier and therefore denser than the surrounding seawater. This dense brine pools in depressions on the ocean floor, forming distinct stable bodies of liquid that do not mix with the water above them. These underwater lakes, sometimes called brine pools, are bizarre and often toxic environments. The creatures of the surrounding sea cannot survive in their hypersaline, oxygen-deprived waters. Unwary fish or crabs that wander into a brine pool are often pickled and preserved by the extreme conditions. Yet, on the shores of these lakes, life can thrive, with dense communities of mussels and other organisms feeding on the chemicals seeping from the seafloor. These surreal underwater landscapes are a stark reminder that the ocean holds wonders that challenge our very definitions of what is possible on Earth. The ocean is home not only to the largest animal, the blue whale, but also to the largest living structure on Earth, the Great Barrier Reef. Located off the coast of Queensland, Australia, this colossal ecosystem is so vast that it is clearly visible from space. It is not a single entity, but a complex mosaic of nearly 3,000 individual reefs and 900 islands, stretching for over 2,300 kilometers. It is a bustling, vibrant metropolis built by billions upon billions of tiny animals known as coral polyps. Over millennia, the limestone skeletons of these tiny creatures have built up to create a structure of breathtaking complexity and scale. This intricate framework provides a home for an astonishing diversity of life. Thousands of species of fish, mollusks, sponges, turtles, dolphins, and sharks depend on the reef for food and shelter. It is one of the richest and most complex ecosystems on the planet, a living testament to the creative power of nature and a biodiversity hotspot of global importance. On land, our primary sense is sight. In the ocean, particularly in its deeper, darker regions, the most important sense is hearing. This is because sound behaves very differently in water than it does in air. Sound waves travel roughly 4 times faster and much further in water. This physical property has profoundly shaped the evolution and behavior of marine life, especially mammals like dolphins and whales, who have harnessed it to see, communicate, and hunt in their watery world. Whales can communicate across entire ocean basins, their low-frequency calls traveling for hundreds, even thousands of kilometers through the deep sound channel. Dolphins use high-frequency clicks for echolocation, creating a detailed sound map of their surroundings that allows them to find prey and navigate in complete darkness. This acoustic world is rich and complex, but it is also fragile. The increasing noise from human activities like shipping and sonar can interfere with this vital form of communication, effectively blinding and isolating the creatures who depend on it. We have journeyed from the sunlit surface to the deepest trenches, and we have only scratched the surface of the ocean's wonders. The sheer scale, the hidden life, and the profound power of this blue realm are truly humbling. Each fact reveals another layer of complexity, another reason to be in awe of the world that constitutes the vast majority of our planet. The ocean is not just a collection of fascinating trivia, it is the lifeblood of Earth, a system deeply connected to our own survival. Now, I would be fascinated to learn what amazed you the most. Please share your favorite fact from our journey or any other ocean wonder you know in the comments below. This shared sense of wonder comes with a shared responsibility. The oceans face unprecedented threats from climate change, pollution, and overfishing. The very systems that regulate our climate and provide the air we breathe are under strain, but it is not too late. By making conscious choices, supporting conservation efforts, and spreading awareness, we can help protect these vital ecosystems. The future of the oceans is the future of our planet, and it is a legacy we must safeguard for the generations that will follow us, so they too can marvel at its mysteries. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the marvels of our oceans. I hope it has sparked a deeper curiosity and appreciation for the blue heart of our world. If you enjoyed this journey and wish to explore more of the amazing facts our planet has to offer, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications. There is always more to discover, and our exploration has only just begun. Like and subscribe.